missing out. You guys should really check out this new one. It's called Keep It 99.
Keep It 99, huh?
Yes, it is Keep It 99's Casual Conversation on the Casual Conversation channel. And today we are talking about Afroman. He beats the bogus police charge.
Oh, okay.
Right.
He was like, what?
No, not the actual Afroman. Shout out actual Afroman though. He's actually a cool ass nigga. Having met him in he's actually cool as shit.
Shout out to Afroman. We also talk about the trailers that come out today. Well, not today. Well, one came out today, one came out yesterday of Dune 3, which probably gonna be mostly me, as well as Spider-Man.
You
If you would have told us, then you know I would have.
I literally wrote it in capital letters in the group chat.
If we didn't respond, then we didn't see it.
Listen, y'all respond to nothing.
I respond when I see something. Or you at least see my little bubble. I leave my little bubble on for that group chat, so you know when I've seen it. That's the only group chat I leave that on for.
If you at me, I see it.
Yeah, you should have added us. Or when we first came in here, you could have been like, "Hey, real quick, watch this 2-minute trailer." We've been backstage talking
before we got on the show. Did y'all watch that trailer? Yo, this is the literal response, everybody. I ain't watching it.
We said, "Fuck no."
And then we said, "What are you talking about?" Then he said, "Dune," and then I said, "Oh, I hadn't watched that." You didn't say, "Oh, we're gonna be talking about it on the show."
Yeah, you didn't say, "Oh, let me pull it."
You're like, "Oh, we need to talk about it on the show, so watch the trailer." Then we would have watched the trailer. We've been back there for 15 minutes.
This feels like the mutiny episode. We had a mutiny episode on Roundtable yesterday. You better watch out, yo. Fucking. Just because fuck Cam, that nigga old and had a bad day and took it out on us.
Ooh, I gotta see it. Someone said, did someone say, I'm not gonna be your emotional punching bag?
If you just all the way watching piss this nigga off during this show, that shit was so. I was crying. I laughed so hard I cried. I had to turn off my camera halfway through because I was literally almost in tears laughing at these niggas.
I'm gonna go watch it when I get off.
Yo, I honestly, I'd be surprised if Cam didn't post that shit. Yo, that's how pissed off he was.
Ooh.
Listen, that's the best ones to post.
Those are the best ones.
I say it so many. I hope he does post because I say it so many times in the episode. I'm like, these are my favorite type of episodes, Joe. I love
even if we don't do the show next 2 weeks, this shit gotta go viral.
Because the beauty of it, my favorite part, yo, if you get to the Cam and Monray argument, like they have this Cam has this old nigga moment where like he's having the Philly Finternet, and I don't know if he can't hear Monray, but the rest of us can. So like, but then it seemed like he could hear Monray, but it was so funny because those niggas just started immediately butting heads, fucking. Me and fucking Annie Poet and Watson just cracking up, but then like you watch as fucking Cam moves from each one of us once he gets to a different category, and he's like, "You motherfuckers," and I'm like, "You old bitch! Just because you had a bad day, work, you get to come out here and take it out."
You know what I do love about Monray?
That's what
that's what we should do this episode. Watch that.
That's what I told. I was like, "You don't think you can have a bad day at work and come and talk shit to us, nigga?" No, because it was hilarious because he expected that. He tried to put us all on the spot because he was running late and instead of just saying fuck the show, he wanted to set up something quick. And fucking he put everybody on the spot, but nobody was ready because they were put on the spot, and he was using his ambiguous ass list categories to ask us. And I was like, yo, and then he'd be like, "You didn't say this," and I'm like, yo, suck my dick from the back.
I gotta go find that.
You know one thing I do like about Monray? He can argue.
He literally does say, he said, "I might not even post this shit, yo." But yeah, it was a fun episode, yo. I love the discourse episodes, yo. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
So watch out, Delmay, yo. I've been in a mutinous mood, nigga. I can turn on you in a second.
This mood is so funny.
But like I was saying, the one thing you talking about Monray, the one thing I love about Monray, he can argue with you and forget why he was arguing with you. No matter what the argument, no matter how mad he get.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
no, he was remembering for Cam because he took it personal. He took it personally.
I just like that Monterey doesn't really get baited easily. So I always feel like his little blow ups are always the best because it's really hard to get him there. It's really hard to get him there.
When we first started, him and Afro argue every episode.
We had a
video every day, and they argue every day about the most random shit ever.
It didn't matter what it was, yo.
Like they start
arguing for argument's sake. We've argued about the dumbest shit in existence, and usually it'll start at One Piece because Monterey's a hater. He's a hater, but a fake lover.
Monterey is not a hater. He is not a hater when it comes to One Piece. He is not caught up in the cult piece bubble. He didn't drink the juice.
Yo.
Because he don't just blatantly bash them for no reason. Everything that he's ever said about One Piece, he has a reason behind it. And there are people out there that agree with him outside of cult piece.
Well, that doesn't matter. The nigga, people can still agree with you when you're wrong. That happens all the time.
You know.
And you can still be hating and niggas be like, yeah, that's right. That means them niggas are haters too.
You done or you finished? With the tomfoolery.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real, yo.
It's a mutiny. Did y'all at least watch the Spider-Man episode?
You mean trailer?
Trailer, yeah.
No, I didn't watch any trailers. I did not know that we were doing trailers.
I just sit in here.
You can't play it in here. The trailer's on YouTube anyway. Why can't you just play it in here?
I think it's like a streaming trailer, so it don't look good, so they don't hit us.
Just mute it at some point or something, but I don't know why they would hit us. They're trailers.
You don't know who Sony is? Sony is a...
Then Sony don't want motherfuckers to come see their movies because this is publicity for them.
It's Morbin time, brother. Never forget.
We will watch it in here and stop and talk every 10 seconds, I guess.
Oh my God.
I'm just looking for it now. We're gonna get to that later on though. But first off, Afro, tell the world, Afroman.
Yo, you love to see it. Fuck the police, especially when they on host shit. You wanna not do the due process and due diligence needed to raid a man's house and unlawfully raid his house, take his money, break his things, unhook his cameras, and then not bring him up on any charges because it was bullshit. And then you have the nerve, because this man, after you've done these things, he does what fucking musicians do. He writes a fucking song about it. He writes fucking 3 songs about it. And he takes y'all niggas to task. And you love to see it. Fucking the most beautiful thing about this court case was that nigga saying, I don't know whether Afroman fucked my wife or not. I was like, damn. That's a crazy way to try and get paid. But if that's how you feel, so be it.
Yeah. Sheesh.
But that shit, yo, for them to actually think that they were gonna be able to do this, that they were actually gonna sue this man and it was gonna stick is crazy to me. But they took it to trial, and what do you know? Not a single verdict found, not a single fucking juror found in the plaintiff's favor. They all went with the defendant, good old Afroman, because it's not defamation or libel. It's literally freedom of speech.
Listen, this is the problem I had with it, and that's why they had no chance to win.
To have that big fat white cop bitch crying in court and then making her watch that fucking music video again, yo, that shit. Yo, never forget, this nigga Afroman's only fucking witness in his for the defense was one of those cops' ex-wives. I love that shit.
By the way, I do want to say this. This case had no chance because it was
Shout out to Afroman, though.
Listen, it said 7 law enforcement officers had accused the rapper, whose name is Joseph E. Foreman, of causing them humiliation by using images from their 2022 raid on his Ohio home in 2 music videos. That case is automatically gonna lose because he took videos.
Yo, shout out to Lemon Pound Cake, a hell of a song. That's the
videos of his own home, which you can do, by the way, even if the police do like you can record the police, especially at your own house.
Yeah,
like,
obviously.
So I don't know, and then
Especially in your own home.
Sue somebody for humiliation. It doesn't make sense. You can do it for defamation.
No, they lost out on the defamation too.
But the main thing was humiliation. I'm like, you cannot sue somebody for humiliation. And then, as Afro said, he did say, I don't know if he slept with my wife, which is part of his humiliation claim.
Crazy. I don't know whether this nigga slept with my wife is crazy. So you don't know whether your wife actually cheated just because this nigga said he fucked your wife in a song.
That's part of humiliation.
And at least now he knows, because Afroman did have to tell them in court he did not fuck his wife. So at least he knows now that it's not true if it was really keeping him up at night like that. But that shit, yeah. Because Afroman is a cool ass nigga, yo. He comes and plays this fucking bar on campus every fucking year, yo. And that nigga legitimately be drinking Colt 45. It's crazy. I fucks with it. I'm more of an old English 800 Negro myself, but everybody like different malt liquor.
By the way, shout out.
But Afroman for real he for real be having the Colt 45 and the zigzags on deck. That's just for real.
Shout out to Dumbest Live News. I didn't even know he was still around, but shout out to him. But for this little small video, we're just gonna play a small video.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
So for anybody that don't know, that is where that part came from.
Yes, that is why he said he didn't know if he had to take something.
You're claiming that is the defamation statement, is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light?
It's caused...
See the defamation.
In my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
It's not painting you in a false light, it's painting her, if anything.
I don't know.
Do you think Mr. Foreman fucked your wife?
By the way, that is still not defamation because it does not paint you in a false light. It paints your wife could have maybe got.
That's why I said maybe your wife, but not you.
You cannot capitalize.
But do you guys remember when this happened? Like the video, because he put out like lemon pound cake because there's this one fat cop, yo, and he literally stops. And if you see the way he stares at the lemon pound cake sitting on Afroman's counter, because he's got like one of them old school cake dishes, as you would expect a nigga that's in his 50s or 60s near to have, fucking with the fucking lemon pound cake. Said if you saw that cop looked like he wanted to take that whole fucking cake, yo. Like he was one of them. It was like the stereotype old cop, like he had the George Jefferson going on, yo. Fucking goddamn shirt barely tucking into the belt type dealio, like that belt's holding on for dear life type feel. And yo, he stops cold in his tracks. For a second, I thought they actually found some drugs when I first saw it, the way he stopped so suddenly. And then I was like, this nigga is just staring at that fucking cake. It was crazy. And that's where the song Lemon Pound Cake came from, which is, shout out to, that shit is hilarious. And he uses footage from it. It's crazy because all of this happened in 2022. And they're just now finishing litigation, or have finished litigation at this point. But yeah, fuck the police, yo. Don't be doing illegal search and seizures and fucking... Maybe you would first. Why are you suing a nigga that you victimized? Is the crazy part.
Already? That's your problem. That was his problem already. And then it's like
they gave him back all his money and everything that they took because fucking they said that they said they had reason to believe that he was goddamn human trafficking and fucking selling drugs and literally fucking all he had was some weed and some money that he made legally. He was like, yo, I got receipts for all of these shows that I've done where all his money came from. And they never brought any charges against him.
Shout out to
I
Kit
know.
But they
Kat
did unplug.
in the
But they did
chat.
unplug that nigga's security cameras when they went in his house, which is illegal as fuck.
Shout out to Kit Kat in the chat. Moonbeamer.
Mhm.
But yeah, but the police didn't win. They look stupid. I hope they paid for their lawyers out of their own pockets. I hope
Yep.
taxpayers' money didn't go to
Wasted
this.
people time and money.
Hell, they didn't waste no lawyers' time. Them niggas just got paid. Fucking, they ain't
Yeah,
give a
they did.
damn.
So, but I do. Shout out to Afroman. I also want to do something. It's Paul before we get to some funny stuff and some other news. I want to do something. So I want to put this out here to say thank you, Ebony. You are a queen, and despite how you feel at times, we are thankful. By the way, Phil is she might not feel well or something or the best mood. We are thankful for having you on the show, and I'm grateful for you being here. And in my life, you're a great asset and a great friend. So shout out to the queen. Moon.
Gay. Get it? Because it was gay because she's a girl. And you're a bitch for writing that.
Thank
No.
you. You don't know how much I needed that today.
So shout out to Moon.
Oh, that's so sweet. I fucking hate you guys. That shit makes my inner soul be like, ew. I don't like it when people feel good. I'm a scumbag.
But shout out to
No,
Moonbeam.
I'm just talking shit at this point, folks.
Yeah. Thank you.
I do want to say
I
we
needed
are
that.
thankful for you and we love you, God.
I love y'all too. Like y'all do me.
You
the highlight
alright.
of the week.
I fucks with you. I fucks with you.
I know you. You know I fucks with you the long way. I love both of y'all, and I'm.
You be getting on my
thankful
fucking
for this
nerves
show.
sometimes, but I still fucks with you. I be getting
Yeah.
on your nerves too, though, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's a two-way street, definitely. So I love you too. Thank you.
But no, it's still.
That made me cry on the show.
Don't make
I
you the
appreciate that.
sappy ass Negro.
I'm so glad my lighting is low today.
I still love you too, nigga. But you's a sappy ass Negro.
Somebody gotta be.
Nigga, I feel like you used to sit in the corner of the fucking goddamn lunchroom and fucking do like poetry. This nigga used to sit there like
I have a poetry book, sir. If you know
I
this.
know you do. That's why I know you was standing in the corner reading fucking poetry.
What's up, Edgar Allan Poe though? Shout down.
Yeah, that just makes it seem. Yeah, what if Zelmay was like? Could you imagine emo black Zelmay?
I can.
Now Edgar, yo,
I think it would be
the
hilarious.
hair is
actually.
crazy. With the scene cut, yo, Zelmay with swoopy bangs is crazy.
Yeah.
Reading Edgar Allan Poe with a
Do
fucking
that for
affliction
Halloween.
shirt on.
Joe, do it for
You
Halloween.
do it.
The wife will have a Halloween episode just so
somewhere.
we can do it.
Or no, this nigga had on the Ed Hardy. He had on the Ed Hardy button up with the swoopy bangs, reading Edgar Allan Poe in the lunchroom cut.
Is my high school?
I don't even want to think about you in college, nigga. Was you sitting in the random common areas reading poetry out loud, nigga? Was you doing boom bap poetry in college?
Books in college. It was more me trying to.
Yo, you don't let me find out there's some performative poetry out there. Nigga got motherfuckers snapping in the background. Nothing wrong with it.
I didn't even join chaos.
I'm just gonna give me a laugh.
But my high school and all that stuff was me. Either I'll write and then I'll go and play Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I'll go play football. Then I hang out with like the class favorites who are my best friends. So it's like a very dynamic group.
My high school
very diverse experience too.
So
yeah,
like,
my high school experience was crazy because high school is when I started selling Adderall, and that's when I learned that everyone's common trait was they were trying to pass tests.
And I promise you, I sold the Drop 2, Carter
like
2, and Carter 3.
All
like,
the
to
street
DVDs,
pharmacists started with selling Adderall at
Brandon.
school.
Yo, because it was cheerleaders, fucking goddamn.
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
I even had a
Cheerleaders
student
were on
teacher.
it. I wasn't on it,
bro,
but as a cheerleader,
cheerleaders,
I know that the cheerleaders were on it because I have a couple of friends.
The honor society Negroes, fucking you got that you didn't so much get the sports Negroes because like the wrestling Negroes actually got piss tested and shit. I don't know if it's like that for every sport, but I know the wrestling niggas was getting piss tested, so they really couldn't be. But everybody else,
yeah, my school,
they
could randomly drug test you at my school. So
that's crazy.
Like
I went to a random reg ass public school, and it was nasty because it was under construction for like half of our freshmen and all of our sophomore years, and it was a lawless state because there was literally like open walls of this fucking school gone, people just doing drugs all over the place. It was gnarly.
Yeah, like they would show up. Like I guess the teachers would get an email. They would come to the classroom.
Nigga, you got a Catholic
They would say,
school?
everybody, grab your backpacks and line them up against the lockers and sit back at your desk. And they would have the dogs and stuff going through your things. And I got called down once because I had a baggie of medication. Which was Adderall, actually, because I was diagnosed back then. So I actually had
I got diagnosed,
but I didn't
like
carry my pill bottles because I would have a tendency to not always eat breakfast or whatever. So I would take my medicine with me. So I'd put it in a Ziploc bag. And so they like pulled me out of class. They had to take me down to the nurse with the police and everything. And then they were like, they had to call my mom. She had to come up and bring like the bottle to prove that it was what it was and yada, yada, yada. It was like a whole thing. But I have had friends that were caught in a random drug test and either kicked out. One girl, which was a cheerleader, she's a friend of mine, and her mom worked for a law office. And they got her and she found some loophole. And then she was allowed to like be drug tested off site or whatever. And then she passed, and then she was able to come back. But she was, in fact,
all the rich peers in our
on
school
that shit.
They all somehow had loopholes.
On that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy because I had like almost the opposite thing happen once because I was a horrible child. My mother once she suspected that I had taken all of my Adderall to sell it. But what had actually happened is after she had given me the Adderall that morning, because I had already proven that I would sell it and gotten caught, unfortunately. And but I didn't get like caught by the police. I got caught by her, which is arguably worse. I'd have rather been caught by the cops than my mom. But
lucky.
After she had given me my Adderall that morning, she had ended up putting the bottle somewhere. Anyways, it got knocked behind a dresser somehow. Now, she doesn't think about that. Her instant thought was that I had stolen that bottle. So she comes to fucking school, fucking makes them come and get me, which is the crazy compromising part, because though I didn't have, I had all kinds of, it was so crazy. And shout out, we had the coolest security guard ever, because this shit is so fucking blatant and ridiculous. Okay, so he comes and gets me to take me to the office. I have illicit substances on me, like illicit. So I wasn't worried about the fucking Adderall. But this security guard watches, and I'll never look. The universe works in mysterious ways, because one of my homeboys comes walking down the hallway, and we literally do the most obviously ridiculous hand-to-hand transaction where I just take everything illegal out of my pockets, and I shit you not, physically put my hands in his hoodie pocket to put these substances there. This security guard watches as we're walking, and he walks on. Shout out to the homie. And then we continue on our way, and the security guard stops me, and he's like, "You probably shouldn't come to school to something along the lines of you shouldn't have came to school if that's what you were gonna have to do if you were interacted with by law enforcement." That was the gist of it. He was like, "I'm gonna let it slide, but just know that's dumb." And I was like, I respect that.
I'm planning to just reach my hands into his pocket, not even sneakily.
Yo, it was the most blatant shit ever. I literally had to take my hand out of my, because I don't know, and I'd say this was probably my freshman or sophomore year. I'm not completely. It might have been beginning of sophomore year. Either way, I only know that because the school was they were still building on to it, so it was still under construction. But yeah, I literally took everything in my pockets and just put them in it. And he as nonchalant as you can act in that situation is the way he acted like nothing happened. And fucking, it was just the only thing that I thought of at the time. I was, freshman or sophomore year, so I was like 14, You know what I mean? Maybe 15, 14, 15, somewhere in there. But either way.
Look, yeah, he gave you great life advice that you learned from that you probably should.
Yeah, I never got caught again. I actually, real shit, never got caught again after that.
See, I'm telling you.
To this day, nigga. To this day.
Yo, Afro,
he right.
Good
criminals don't get caught, kids.
Afro, he's right. I gotta be smarter and never.
Yeah. Because it was, I don't know. Like, I look back on it now. It's like, what were you doing? First of all, what were you doing at 14 at school with all of these illicit substances with you? Like, and then I look back on it. It's like, oh yeah, it was the late 2000s. You know what I mean? Early 2010s. Not even early 2010s. It was literally like 07, 08. So, but yeah.
Speaking of
and all of that had that, and then for them to come to school, they take me down to the office. My mother is there, and they search me. I don't have the Adderall because I didn't take it, and fucking they suspend me because I had cigarettes that I didn't manage to get out of my pocket, so they suspended me for that. But then I'm going home, and fucking we get to the house, and my dad is all super there, ready to talk shit. And I'm like, I know exactly what happened. So both of them, as they're both yelling at me, I walk straight in there, and I scoop this fucking dresser out, and they watch as it's sitting right there. And yeah, I was like, you motherfuckers. And then I had to go and fucking make sure I got back to the homie so I could get all my illicit substances after school. So I still had to go back to the school because I wasn't finna. I trust niggas, but I ain't finna let you go off into the ether with all of my illicit substances. We cool, but we were kids at the time. So
yeah, but we ain't that cool.
Yeah.
But speaking of the entrepreneurial,
all that from Adderall.
The entrepreneurial spirit of Afro coming.
I sold candy and shit in school too, though. And they used to fuck with me because I was straight up, and I was like, they'd be like, "Are you selling it for like a fucking organization?" And I'm like, "No, I'm literally my mom works at a convenience store, and fucking like the owner's mad cool, and he be letting niggas get the overstock." And
Afro is that Misty from Pokemon? Is she visiting
in the background?
Yeah, she visiting your pharmacy.
Yeah, she looking like
that wouldn't surprise me.
Shit, but I've never done this before.
No, yeah, she was talking
her ass
around more.
Speaking of the entrepreneurial spirit that Afro has showed us today.
You gotta when you're young, because niggas was broke,
We have a Moonbeam special. This is what happened in Houston, and it's gonna let it play.
But that gumbo is what made me sick. I told you all I called the health department. It says, "Good morning, Erica. This is Justin with the Houston Health Department. I was calling to give you an update on the complaint filed against Mama Tina's Gumbo at the rodeo. In short, the temporary establishment was closed due to inaccuracy between their permit application and the actual food preparation they were conducting. We also discarded all gumbo on site due for the same reason, as well as the food being stored inside unapproved containers. And we could not verify proper cooling methods for pre-cooked batches of gumbo. At this time, they are not allowed to operate until a new application is submitted. A health officer can verify proper food preparation on site, and the permit is approved and fees paid.
So essentially, Tina Knowles, mother of Beyonce, has a gumbo restaurant in Houston, and it got shut down because, according to the report, multiple reports, not just one, of people getting food poisoning from her gumbo. So I do ask this question: would you trust a celebrity's shop's gumbo now after seeing this? Afro.
No, I mean, here's the thing, we historically, I feel like celebrity restaurants are either like if the celebrity isn't a chef, usually the restaurant doesn't do too good outside of like fucking Margaritaville, like fucking
that's right. That's true. And like
You
Jay
know what I mean?
Alexander's,
yeah.
but like outside
But
of that,
but I feel like outside of like if they're not like a chef or something, usually the restaurants don't last all like that. But it is kind of crazy. Like, yo, how are you Beyonce's mom? Like, do they? So we know it can't be that you don't have the money to have the proper equipment to keep the gumbo cool. So like, what's the
but we don't
issue?
know how much of that has been like how much of the work and labor has been outsourced, like how much she actually controls compared to like, oh, she hired someone and they're cutting corners. There could be a bunch of different ways that this is going, but I do believe that I agree with you that a lot of celebrity restaurants, when they're not chefs, I've been to Luke Bryan's in Tennessee. That was excellent. There's a handful of places, but I doubt that
Think about
Tina Knowles
Salt.
is like
Y'all
at the
remember Salt Bay's
restaurant checking
restaurant?
in and stuff.
I remember that.
Didn't y'all had a Salt Bay restaurant in Florida too?
Well,
You
in
said
Orlando.
Salt Bay?
Salt Bay.
Yeah.
No, we have Salt Life.
No, you don't remember Salt Bay, the meme guy?
Yeah, I don't think we had a restaurant here. If we did, I didn't know about it.
No, in Miami, he had a restaurant.
Oh, in Miami. Okay, I don't live in Miami. So
Well, I know that. That's why I said in Florida.
oh, I thought you said around y'all, and I was like, huh?
I ain't gonna lie, Florida is so humongous. It take
No,
hours
yeah, it's
to-
giant, bro. It's
Yeah,
a big ass
it's like 5 hours to get to Miami from Jacksonville.
Bro, Texas is
Yo,
crazy long too. It takes like
leave it,
15
yo.
hours to get through Texas. And they're from San Antonio to the end of Texas. I'm like, what the fuck?
You guys shout out to Jacksonville. You guys haven't been murdering as many rappers lately, yo. It's been a little minute.
Everybody's
Most of
jail,
them, I was gonna say most of them are dead. But like the ones that are still alive though, they haven't been offing each other anymore. So like that's cool. Rappers are in a fight or flight mode right now, like because like rappers are kind of down. Y'all see Blueface lost to Chibu, like.
By the way, I want to talk about
Rappers
that. Yo,
ain't getting
Joe told me that Blueface is way more famous than Ray Sherman. And I'm like, Blueface is fighting on Aiden Ross's boxing card. He is not more famous than Ray Sherman.
I would say he is only because the internet is still different now than it was when the race murder came out.
I saw more critical video about Krishan Rock.
I would feel like he's at least he may not be more famous as in like more popular. He may be more famous as in well known.
He also just got out of prison.
I just saw Morse Critical make 2 videos on Krishan Rock, and he never mentioned Blueface name one time. In the video.
But we ain't even heard about Ray Shrimmer in some years, brother.
I saw the Blue Beatles challenge back on TikTok later. So shout out to that. That's why I thought about it.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro.
Black Beatles. You remember 2016? Everybody paused.
They
Black Beatles. I don't know. It didn't sound like Black Beatles. Didn't sound like Black Beatles to me for a second. My bad.
I said Blue by accident because I was thinking about DC.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I was about to say
I was thinking about DC. I am not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I didn't I didn't know what that was, but yeah, Black Beatles was, but that was the mannequin. Or wait, were they the mannequin?
Yeah, that was the mannequin challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody just freeze when this beat
And
drop.
they're bringing it back, but they're not doing it right. A lot of the ones that I've seen, they're not doing it right, and it's kind of
TikTok
annoying.
We don't need to do
Like if you're
it
gonna
again.
bring it
We
back,
don't
do it
need
the way
Dancing
it
to be
was
like
done.
We
choreographed
don't
crap.
need to replicate old pop moments. We don't need to do that.
Listen, young people, I need y'all to get a little more rhythm because these TikTok
I need
dances.
y'all to get a little bit more
There's a war
creative.
going. Yo,
Stop bringing back everything that's already been
low-key,
here after you done
these
talked
kids
shit
gotta worry
about
about war right now. So like, imagine draft pop off tomorrow. We're old enough. We ain't gotta worry about that shit. But like,
gang.
there's gonna be a whole generation of draft
They
dodgers
asked me, you want to
that'll
go
fuck
behind
around.
cholesterol, bro.
Because these niggas ain't going. These niggas ain't going off the.
They said
I mean, maybe
they asked me to
they
go. I
are.
got cholesterol.
You know what Henny Hegseth said? He told his
I have
son,
a whole artificial hip. I've been out of the running for quite some time.
You know, Henny Hegseth told his son, yo, those men are fighting for you. No, those men are fighting for Schmizrael. But either way. And of course, you know, he has
no more. They just send drones everywhere.
Hegseth pisses me off so fucking much, bro. Bruh.
Okay, he got visible. He almost attacked the camera.
That shit, Henny Hegseth, bro.
We got
and this nigga's the director
for y'all on today. We're gonna have a little short episode.
Him and Dweeb Bug-Eye Cash Patel. Think about it. Cash Patel's the leader of the fucking FBI. What the fuck?
Yeah, Afro getting upset, so let's change this.
The fuck?
So we have a new Florida bill. To ban married first cousins.
What the fuck y'all got going on?
Let me tell you something. Someone sent this to me, and I was like, this bill is weird to me in general because I don't know of a lot of like first cousin marriages and stuff. Like, you know that's a thing in like certain places.
Nah, apparently it's a thing there.
Florida,
Y'all are pushing the bill.
Me. So that's why I'm surprised that the bill failed, but I'm trying to figure out why the bill exists. Because I didn't know that I just didn't know that was a thing.
I'm glad the bill failed, yo. Shout out to the bill failing, yo. Fucking because you just because there's not a super high percentage chance of deformities doesn't mean you should just be testing fate, folks. That's why all these royal families look so fucking funny, yo.
Yeah, it's true. But
but Moonbeam, why are y'all trying to push a bill to marry first cousins as a person from Florida?
I didn't know the bill even existed. I didn't know the bill existed. I didn't know that was a thing here.
Yo, why
maybe it's not a Jacksonville thing. I didn't know that was a thing here.
I like to think that you're a politically minded individual. That you're.
I am, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that if it's a thing, it's not as prevalent as like Alabama or some shit. I don't know.
Alabama ain't trying to push no bill to make it legal, yo. And
no,
I've been looking at the way some of these alligator farm owners have been down
I
there
think
in the panhandle, yo.
I thought that was a bill to make it illegal, which means
it was a bill to make it legal. Wasn't it, Zelma?
No, it failed to. No, it failed to pass. I thought it was. I think it's already technically legal. And they're trying to get it legal, right?
That's illegal.
Put it back up, Zell, because now I'm confused.
Okay, let's see. It's illegal to ban. It's to ban. So
what?
Oh, you're right.
See?
Damn,
yeah.
So it's already legal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's something that's legal already, and then they're trying to ban it. But I didn't know it was legal, and I didn't know it was a thing.
That shit is. I believe it's illegal here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
maybe it's not, and that. But
I didn't know it was a.
Why are y'all failing to pass this though? That's the. Never mind. You were right, and that changes my whole viewpoint on it. Like, why wouldn't we just be like, yeah, we shouldn't do that. Let's not risk it. Even if
that's where I'm at.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I was like, I don't know why that's a thing.
Constituent, I'd be wondering too, yo. It's like, oh, y'all are just cool with sminist. I don't know if that's a word you can't say on YouTube, but
We don't know.
Question for Zelman, not me.
I don't know. I don't know if that's banned on her. Like that's not. I don't think that conversation comes along. I saw for that kid from Kentucky who like shot his mom for walking on him with the dog.
Yo, I remember that. I don't know. I remember one where there was a kid who caught his mom and his brother bumping up, and he freaked out. He calls the police, and they come and arrest them both, yo.
Shout out to Ruby. That was a crazy time. She had me doing a crazy story.
I remember that shit, yo. And like, there's a video. You can literally go and watch the video of him trying to explain this to the cop, and the dad is just there like, what the fuck? And I don't even know if it was like the dad or the stepdad. If it's the stepdad, you're really like either way, you're like, what the fuck? But like, that shit was gnarly. I was like, yo, was that in Kentucky?
No, the Kentucky one was when the kid was with the dog and he was receiving and giving. And then the mom walked in, so he ended her because he didn't want her to tell the rest of the family.
Damn.
Yeah. Which is very intense. I'm like, I'm pretty sure your mom don't want to tell nobody this.
I'm pretty sure. You're not gonna go bring this up at the. I don't know. They might bring it up at breakfast. I'm not gonna lie. Because you gotta think, yo. If you see, you have to tell your significant other, right?
About what?
Like none of us are parents, so we don't really. But I got like 2 nieces and nephews though, so like. But I'm saying you know
what that boy was doing? He was in that dog.
Yo, but he was white, obviously, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I was about to say that wasn't no nigga dude. Because like you made it sound like somebody black. Yo, no, they had. She's like, Philip, listen. I just caught Marco fucking. I just caught Marco fucking the dog. I don't know what we're gonna have to do. I don't know who we're gonna have to call. We're gonna have to send him to prayer camp. Like we're gonna have to pray the bestiality away. But he's gonna have to get the fuck up out of here. I got 6 Pomeranians.
Remove the dogs from the house. Remove all the dogs.
Yeah, you gotta take all of those animals have probably been abused. There is y'all remember the black chick that be on Twitter fucking her dog?
She was black.
Yeah.
Wow. That whole we had that conversation on this show, and that whole time
we did.
Caucasian.
Nope. She is a nigga. But she's pretty as shit, yo. She might be mixed.
You gotta have a little bit of no.
Hey, be easy. I ain't fucking on no animals, brother. I do want to see a donkey show though, so like.
It's a little
I ain't trying to fuck on no animal.
Is that 1% sneaked in? Ain't gonna say donkey. Can't be the whole.
Nah, yo, I ain't trying. It's purely for voyeuristic reasons.
But also, we got another story. Shout out to Moonbeam.
Well, is it more Florida? No.
Oh shit! I just sent this to you too.
So we might well do it. By the way, I know I put in. I'll talk about it. We'll bring up this first because it's fun.
To it at an Oscars after party hosted by Beyonce and Jay-Z, and TMZ has learned things got heated. Sources connected to Justin tell TMZ Usher approached him at the party with what they described as energy and anger, and the two got into a heated exchange. The sources say although there was no physical contact, it was intense. TMZ's reached out to Usher's camp to see if they have a consistent story, but we have not heard back. We're told Justin's been trying to erase everyone in his past, and one source connected to JB told us he's always been rude to Usher. Still, it's unclear what the argument was about, though we're told it didn't drag on. With Beyonce and Jay-Z hosting, the guest list was insane. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, Michael B. Jordan, Tiana Taylor, Kris Jenner, Kylie Jenner, and that's just to name a few. And of course, Justin's wife, Hailey Bieber, was in attendance. As of right now, it is unclear if the cops were called. As a die-hard believer, I'm really sad about this. Usher and Justin have been longtime friends. Let us know what you guys think about this.
No, you know why that hostility is there, right? Cause Diddy ain't there no more to balance that shit, yo.
Balance is a crazy.
You know, because it was Diddy and Usher that was mad cool back in the day, wasn't it? They were eating
Usher
cereal
was
together.
the person that he discovered Justin Bieber, didn't he?
Yeah, but it was Diddy that discovered Usher, right?
It was YouTube found Justin Bieber, then they got him.
Yeah, I was gonna say YouTube found that nigga. He was singing on the acoustic in the fucking mall or some shit.
Well, I remember him being on YouTube, but I'm saying like the reason he was no longer on YouTube is because of Usher, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, isn't Usher the same nigga that was sleeping in the same bed as Diddy eating cereal?
I don't even remember that story. I don't know why I don't pay attention to Usher that much when these stories come out. I be feeling like Usher just old and I don't care. Like,
the only story I ever remember is when they broke the Usher had the ERPs.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
man. And that's just stuck with me for. I don't know whether it's true or not, but that's just the power of media, yo. That nigga forever got in my mind, yo. Which is, yo, whatever. It's
they also just recently just put something on Boosie, but Boosie said he paying somebody $5,000 to find their family. I'm like, that's not. I don't think you're supposed to do that when you're doing a defamation lawsuit, Boosie. You ain't supposed to find.
No, that's crazy. Also,
I don't think you're supposed to put a bounty to give it.
Also, being a former felon and being a felon and saying that is also crazy.
Like, listen, her story sounds sketchy and is weird, but I don't know if it's true or not. But again, I don't think saying I give anybody $5,000 if you can find me her brother, her mama, her sister. I'm like,
I was gonna say we went from it went from show your pussy on live, I give you $1,000 to I give you $5,000 if you find me their fucking family.
By the way, it's just he says for the lawsuit, not to threaten, but it's still. I think it's legal. I think you can legally find her through a lawyer that you don't have to pay random strangers online thousands of dollars to go search for.
Yeah,
it kind of I'm like, they're gonna be like, that sounds very odd in a court case. You'd be like, why are you?
It is a crazy look, yo. Find me. At this point, Boosie got just go hire. Just go hire a freaking private investigator. Hire a process server. Them motherfuckers hunt people down.
Yeah, it ain't gonna cost you $5,000 to add strangers on the internet. Which it could.
It's probably gonna cost you a little more in the end, but they're gonna fucking find the person.
By the way, it's dangerous to tell people $5,000 because they might go up to them and like, that's you, and then it's gonna get real weird when she knows also there's $5,000 online.
Yo, find out Boosie put a $5,000 bounty on your head. It's crazy.
Only to find out who she is. I don't want to put he just put a bounty, but it's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look at all, yo. It sounds
great. And by the way, you don't know who you asking to like Afro said, a private investigator knowing they ain't finna harass him. But some of them will, but that's not gonna be to the level of a stranger just walking up to him like, that's you.
Yeah, true.
And then no telling what they'll do in response and all that. And then they know it's also like if you did in secret, they wouldn't know if somebody like now they know that people are gonna be searching for them and their family and their brothers and sisters, and it gets too weird and it's not good looking court case. But let's see if I can get these trailers to work. If not, I'll just briefly talk about them. Let's see.
I can't believe our first hit MIT.
So y'all see Spider-Man is at MIT.
I can't. I knew it.
If y'all don't know from this perspective, Spider-Man just saw. We got to transform the content. Spider-Man has just seen MJ and Ned, and they living their life. And MJ has a new boyfriend. By the way, I like this shot. This is a great shot. Even though some people complain on the internet about how far the mask is. I'm gonna just separate it. Just sunny Columbia, Marvel Studio.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad.
I like the fact that he misses family. and that they showing like he missed his friend group and all that. So you see him he's trying to write letters and stuff to him. But what I'm doing is to transform the content.
Bad was gonna happen, and the only way to stop it.
He got the key to the city.
To make everyone forget about me.
They don't know who he is. That's all there is.
Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man, yo.
We got Frank Castle Afro, the Punisher. By the way, his
you
special
do love to see the Punisher. It's always fun when Frank can come out and play. You know somebody's gonna get shot in the face.
Hey, didn't the Punisher supposed to have a special before Daredevil come out and it's supposed to come out soon?
Yo, do you remember the horrible Punisher reboot they did where they put Jigsaw in that shit? And fucking it was crazy.
It's always too much.
I hope they do Frankie right.
It's the Daredevil one, so they usually do him right. And by the way, boy is amazing. By the way,
it's John Bernthal.
Yeah, John Bernthal and Tom Holland is in Odyssey as well together, so they got 2 movies.
Yeah, I fucked with Mr. Bernthal, even though I'll never forget that nigga don't fuck with naps, which is crazy. I mean, I'm not really a nap Negro. Hey, for all my LA niggas, I'm not talking. This isn't gang slang at this point. All right, I'm well versed. I'm talking about like actual naps niggas be taking. Okay. I just wanted to get that, because niggas on the West Coast, naps is a derogatory name for a gang set, and I didn't want these niggas to think I was trying to be.
You know what's dope about this? Tom Holland actually dates Zendaya, and then he can actually like elicit jealousy if you just see some other dude naturally.
No, so you're like,
married, right?
Oh, you know what's cool? Hold on, though, man. You said you know what's cool? You just said, you know what's cool? He could get cucked out on film.
Hey,
that's what you just said, bro. What's the fucking basis, nigga? What are you saying?
Coming from a No Jumper fan is crazy.
Wait, hey, you're more on pulse with No Jumper nowadays than I am, yo. And I come from the No Jumper style of content making, not the cut content. He doesn't really make that, to my knowledge, but I'm from the old school, shock value entertainment. But that's why it was crazy that you were just like,
watch the Dune trailer. We ain't got.
He can use the cuck. He can elicit the cuck jealousy to fucking really channel it into the character.
Yeah. By the way, Zendaya in like multiple movies. She ain't on Dune. So that's coming out.
You know what, low key.
But that's what she does though. Like she'll be gone for a little bit, and it's really because she's working on a bunch of movies, and then she'll drop and she'll be on a show.
Where she was on the drugs, yo. What's that shit called? Why can't I remember what it's called?
Euphoria
coming back soon.
Euphoria.
It's coming back.
Yo, that's my yo. Her and Euphoria is so fucking top. Like,
yeah, I agree.
She in her bag.
It's very accurate,
bruh. She plays that shit out.
She played that shit real well. Yeah, I agree.
By the way, I do like in this trailer that they showing that he's actually transformed. Is the second transformation of a spider's life. He's getting a second one instead of he's basically where the first Spider-Man is doing. He's like, you can spew it from your arms. Now they're saying he's in his second mutation after being with it a while. So
he got the armpit hair back.
Get back to the original Spider-Man, basically.
He got the super armpit hair back, yo.
Yeah, so we're getting into that form of him. And I like that we see the Hulk here, Professor Banner. Hopefully it can lead to something with the Hulk before Doomsday then.
Spiders have 3 life cycles.
As you can see, he's more street level this time.
It can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see.
I still ain't figured out the villain in this one though. I don't know who this guy is, so it's very interesting. I like the way they had a mask over his head. It's green and yellow, seem like, so we don't know if it's the Green Goblin or not. Or it could be a few more people.
Stay out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
For those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of...
As you see, he become more of a spider here.
I'm fucking with that.
And then you see him. Well, this is a cool action, goddamn.
It's a solid trailer, but he got the super armpit hair back, yo.
Yeah, he's getting back to his
It
ways of not having to depend on Superman.
The people at the end kind of looked like ninjas. I wonder if they're gonna try and get back to like some Shang-Chi roots.
No, they're gonna enter the hand. They gotta bring the hand back.
Yeah,
if they're gonna be in
yeah.
Yeah, he got the Punisher.
I know that.
I'm pretty sure Kingpin would be probably
there are other ninjas in.
As he is the mayor.
The hand are just my go-to thought. When I see ninjas in Marvel, I just be thinking about the.
I love the hand. I'm with you when you're right.
I do like the fact that now this Spider-Man has Kingpin as the mayor of the city. So he is the mayor right now. So that,
wow.
And the Punisher's out, so that means he kidnapped him. So the Punisher's free. I don't think they had the Punisher special yet.
Yeah.
So. But Dune, by the way, Dune 3 trailer, we saw a bunch of characters. We saw Jared Patterson, which is in 3 movies this year with Zendaya. Drama just got announced too, so he got.
Damn, so this nigga Tom better watch out, yo. This nigga been in three movies with this bitch. No, I'm a
lot of stuff this year. I guess she's in drama.
Hey, she getting to the money. I can't even blame her, yo. If you in demand like that, you might as well. And she's still young too, yo. You might as well cash in on them fucking bags when you got that energy for that shit, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, because Zendaya, she be putting in. Her output is commendable to say the least. Because when's the last time you went through a year and didn't have a Zendaya drop?
Yeah.
This year she on her Denzel 1990, what 1999 run?
Yeah, bro. She moving, grooving, vibing, and sliding.
Yeah. By the way,
I'm not mad at her, yo. Get to it.
By the way, watch that Blur Cartel episode whenever it comes out, because I did not see it out, so we don't know when Cam.
Oh dang, because I was gonna go look when we get off of here.
Yo, he might not post it, yo.
If you don't post it, I'm gonna be so mad.
Also, I have a new video out that came out today as well, so go look at that. Why I started YouTube and what I want to get back to in YouTube. So that video is out right now. It's the reality of being a YouTuber, why I started, and the problems no one talks about. So that video is out. It probably won't be that many views because it's about me and nobody know me yet outside of my real name. So that's fine. But Zelmay will build his name. That's what we're doing. But tomorrow, video comes out on that I really like. I did a great job on the video. Ricochet. We're talking about when the gimmick becomes reality. You almost ruined your career.
Yo, that nigga, yo, he been on crash. He been crashing out today. He was crashing out today, I do believe.
Yeah, he
got some tweets off. I haven't read them yet. Cam sent me.
For y'all don't know what happened, I'll just say it, and then y'all can go watch the video tomorrow when it comes out. Lady said he still can't act and laughed, and he got upset and said, and looked on her page, saw she had MS, and said, "That's why you deserve MS," and that was well received.
But like, here's the thing: he is a heel. He is a heel.
I don't think they like heels to say something. Listen, somebody just recently got their contract denied right when it was coming for something that happened a while ago. They apologized for a long time ago.
Actually,
Trey got his cap. He is not with the Rascals right now because of.
That's true. Trey Miguel did get canned because he was talking that homophobic stuff.
And Sammy Guevara also hasn't been on.
Yo, never forget Sammy Guevara had said that he was gonna grape. He was gonna grape Sasha Banks.
He kept a job, but he was a pillar of the company. But he ain't been seen much. I don't even know when
that nigga's a pillar of ROH now.
I'm saying I don't even know where he be at. So people that happens, and by the way, Ricochet is not seen on the level of pillar.
He just lost the title.
That's what I'm saying. So he wouldn't even
And
on
a
the show.
battle royal. First of all, damn, nigga, your title is so unimportant that they defend it in a free for all.
But again, he had a big thing after the show, but they didn't even make mention of him. So
Yo, Moonbeam, that's your fault. That's Tony Khan bullshit.
That's not my
That's
fault.
you Jacksonville niggas made that.
He said Shad Khan is the one that makes stuff happen. He's just a son.
Okay.
But that's all I got. The video come out tomorrow.
Yeah, keep it lit. Didn't nobody necessarily ask for Shad Khan
for the
either.
sins of the son. And
Didn't
wrestling.
nobody really ask for that nigga either.
But yeah, the video comes out tomorrow. I'll give you a lot more detail on my thoughts on why it became more like that, from why I think he became that character that became more.
It don't help the niggas are constantly telling him that fucking he's not good enough for his wife either. Shout out to Samantha though, because she's stupid fine. But
everybody, there's some crazy people acting up in that situation. But that's the show today. Shout out to Moonbeam for being a trooper and a warrior today. Where can they find you?
You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm a cosplayer, anime shit talker, real life shit talker, debaucherous whore, and anything in between. If you think I'm that, I'm that. If you don't think I'm that too. You already know. You can obviously find me here on Thursdays. You can find me on Saturdays at the Make It Make Sense the podcast with a colorful crew of individuals like Zelmay and Afrocomic65, as well as Monterey Hudson, Unica Williams, the list goes on. And then you can also find me on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for the female blurred-led podcast Waifu Views. That gives you everything fandom with a side of beautiful waifus. We are doing a TikTok live this Sunday. We're going to work on our schedule. We're going to talk with the people, and that is going to be the kickoff of the Waifu Views hiatus being over. I know I told you I was going to give y'all a cosplay because I had a cosplay event. I was late because life be lifing, and I did not take one photo, so I got to put the stuff back on. And so be patient with me. The cosplay page finally hit 3K, so if you are part of that, thank you very much. And if you have not liked, shared, or subscribed to Ebony Moonbeam or Ebony_Moonbeam or Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay on any social media platform, please do that. I started streaming High on Life on Twitch yesterday, and yeah, that's what I got.
High on Life 2 coming. High on Life 2 is on its way, I do believe.
It's already out. That's why I started High on Life.
Oh, that's why you're playing 1. I'm not an Xbox Negro, so I don't be.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, I gotta beat High on Life 1, and I already got 2 downloaded. So I'm like, I got. But Crimson Desert came out today, and I will be playing it, so you might see me stream.
I have seen niggas talking about Crimson Desert dropping.
I don't know how good it is. I ain't played it. It's just got through downloading right before we got on this show, so I have not had a chance to play it yet. But I will not be able to play it Saturday. And Saturday there will be no Make It Make Sense because my Ray said it's spring break and somewhere it's raining, so he can dance.
Yeah, that nigga's gonna be. Yo, he's gonna have them women dancing on the goddamn blade. But of course, you can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Of course, you can catch me here on Thursdays for casual conversations where I casually conversate with Zelman and the lovely Miss Moonbeam. You can catch me Fridays on Friday night. Well, technically, it feels more like Saturday because come join the Friday night your Discord. Come join Bad Take University where we stream Raw and SmackDown every Friday and the PLEs. And then you get your Friday night, all your reviews on Saturday. And, you know the vibes, some flagrant, some inflammatory.
Shout out to that. And y'all see on the bottom of the screen, overall99media.org. Click any of these beautiful people's pictures. It'll take you right to where you want to go. Click the link below. Take you to my link tree. I still had to put one of my pages on there. It showed my co-founder and all that. Again, shout out to Moonbeam. So shout out to her. Shout out to Afro Coming for always, no matter what, being here.
This is 3 shows in a row, I believe she showed up for. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Good shit. You love to see it.
Sorry.
And shout out to Afro for always being here, the one you count on.
You can always count on.
King of consistency, brother.
Shout out to that. I appreciate
And
everybody for
consent.
watching. Shout out to Kit Kat,
Consistency and
Mookie if you watch
consent.
later on.
But
Anybody
you-
else? Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Overall, 99 media hour. Get the merch, all that stuff. Hope y'all enjoy the background. We got more videos coming. It's just gonna be more than just a Ricochet video. I'm going all in, so it's gonna go crazy. So subscribe to the Keep It 99 channel. Overall 99 media hour. I know this is a casual conversation channel, but shout out to that. A lot of videos, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of AI girlfriends, all kind of talk just going on. I mean, girlfriends with AI.
Yo,
boyfriends.
did you see the chick in Canada that freaking has an AI?
Yeah, that's gonna be one of my topics for the show. For my
I was gonna say, yo,
we were gonna do it last week, but we ran out of time.
Okay, I was gonna say I sent that in the group chat last week, yo. That shit is fucking
We
crazy.
was at like 1 hour and we was at 1 hour and 30 something minutes. I'm like, yeah, we ain't gonna get to this.
Yeah,
So I appreciate
yeah,
y'all.
that shit is gnarly.
Peace.
Same gimmick. Same gimmick every day. Ooh, yeah. All gas, no brakes. I say, cold hard, hot takes. Feel the heat, spin the world, dance to the beat. Ebony moonbeam in the light. Whoa, still may shine and feeling right. Whoa, Africa, me in the zone, party vibes, we found our home. Same gimmick, different day. We keep it while we stay. No slowing down, no, not to. Same gimmick, different day. Same gimmick, different day. Cosplay queen, she's on the floor. Debaucherous, she wants some more. Give me more. Him is clean, he's looking fly. Raise your hands up to the sky. Ebony moonbeam in the light. Still may shine and feeling right. Africa, me in the zone, party vibes, we found our home. Same gimmick, different day.